And District Attorney Nathan Hochman joins me live now. Sir, thank you for taking time out of your schedule. First things first, is your family okay? I'm not sure if I can't hear Nathan Hochman or if the audience can't hear Nathan Hochman. Okay, I've got you now. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to repeat the question. Is your family okay? That's the most important question.
Yes, we have fully evacuated from the fire zones. And as you saw, unfortunately, my sister's home that she lived in with her husband and raised her 4 boys for the last 15 years is rubble at this point, is completely burned down. And not just her home. If you go and take a look up and down her blocks in her entire neighborhood, it looks like a bomb hit. I mean, it is a scene right out of an apocalypse. It's something that I didn't think I was ever going to see in Los Angeles. And it's not just isolated to her neighborhood, but in the surrounding neighborhoods of Pacific Palisades, out in Pasadena and Altadena, there are similar scenes. I mean, these are scenes from all over Los Angeles County, as this fire is the largest natural disaster fire that has ever hit LA County in history.
DA Hochman, it seems there's only one degree of separation at this point for people who have someone they know or someone they recognize or someone they feel they know, if they're actors or celebrities or famous, who's been affected by this, who's lost a home. And here you and I are talking about your sister. The tape that you filmed out in front of her home saying that you would bring down the hammer on these looters. I want to know how hard that hammer comes down. What would happen to them? What will happen to them if they're found guilty?
So if they are found guilty, we are going to bring every charge that we can bring that's applicable to their crimes, whether it's looting, grand theft, burglary, robbery. You know, sadly, you're going to see as people start to apply for insurance and government benefits, and there are people lurking out there who are going to try and rip them off through scams. We're going to go after those people as well. And they'll be looking at going to jail. They'll be looking at going to prison. They'll be looking to pay back anything they stole. They'll be looking at community service. There isn't a type of punishment we won't consider for them, because basically I view these crimes as despicable when people take advantage of people in their lowest moments and sort of the worst tragedy that has affected their lives, and people want to come in and profit from it. They'll be dealt with as harshly as we possibly can.
I can't imagine anyone watching this isn't fully behind you when you say that. It is despicable. They are truly the bottom of the barrel criminals that prey on people in such a tragedy. And we see it all the time. We see it in hurricanes and severe weather problems. It's awful. I do want to ask you, I know it's early. I don't even know that you have this on your desk yet. It's just breaking that the Los Angeles Fire Department told our Brian Enton that the fire in the Calabasas area, the Kenneth fire, is arson, and that there's a suspect in custody. We don't have the details yet. Brian Enton's about to get them to us. And I don't know if you know, and I don't even know if it's your jurisdiction, because I know that, that's Ventura County and LA County, but maybe just speak in wide terms for us. What would happen to a suspect found guilty of arson of this magnitude?
So we are going to look at all the causes of each one of the fires to determine whether or not it was natural or man-made and intentional. And if it was arson, again, the crime of arson will land you in prison for years, especially if you have any level of a criminal background. I mean, it could literally land you in prison for years. The restitution alone that you will owe will probably cripple you financially for the rest of your life. So we were going to send that message unmistakably clear to anyone that's out there, even now, because we hear that people look at these situations and, again, for some sick reason, want to go ahead and add to the fires that Los Angeles County is fighting. If they are even thinking of that, we want them to understand what the consequences of their actions will be. That justice will be swift, it will be firm, and the maximum punishment will be sought.
DA Hochman, we're getting a revised death count. It's 7 people now, and I think we can fairly say it is likely that that number will climb given the magnitude of the fires. If there is an arsonist who is convicted of setting these fires and it results in death, now we're talking about an entirely different kind of penalty.
That's absolutely right. And those penalties can easily be various types of homicide types of charges that's added on to arson. Or certainly, if they don't pass, they're people who don't pass away, but they're injured, great bodily injury enhancements can be applied to arson as well. And again, our goal is to send this warning for people who haven't done these crimes, whether it's looting, whether it's these internet scams, whether it's robbery, whether it's any future arsons, that the day and age of a DA's office standing on the sidelines or sitting on his hands is over.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.